Hello. Currently it is 5 a.m. I'm gonna try to get the sunrise here at Cheyenne Mountain State Park in Colorado. Try to get up on this hill without falling. It's a good hill. Okay, that's the mountain. But over here is the sunrise. Trees in my way. Those trees right there. I might have found a spot. This rock here. Okay, that one started. Guess I'll wait. This was worth getting up at 5 a.m. for. Actually at 4:47 when I woke up. Because this is the start of day 2 on our Colorado trip. Okay, so my goal is to capture where the sun will be coming up at, and I'm guessing it's somewhere in this area right here, because that's where it's the brightest, you know, in the middle. So I'm aiming it right in the middle. Yeah, I might be a little off by a smidge. It might be more to the right, but who knows? There's apps that you can use to tell where the sun will be coming up, but I don't like doing that. It takes the fun out of it. Try to be all natural. Well, I didn't even bring my phone. It's just another thing to worry about is being perfect. That's a thing to worry about. It's such a stressful thing to worry about. There we go. You see that little bit of sun coming up? That's what we want to see every morning, the sunrise. Because if not, then we're in trouble. Wait a minute. What? 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 No way. That's Heather. What a trooper. Hi.
It's 5:37 a.m.
Mm-hmm. You're right on time. Sun's out. A lot of wind.
Too windy?
Not too windy, I can do it. Might be the lighter.
Yeah, good thing I packed another one.
Have to protect it from the wind. So the water will boil so we can have coffee.
Das Praktikum beginnt im Januar.
Hot water.
Meine Großeltern spielen gern Videospiele. Es ist passiert. Ich suche wieder etwas, aber ich weiß nicht was.
Duolingo?
Yeah, gotta do it while I have service.
Making eggs with sunnies on? Well, that ain't the coolest thing.
I'm wearing my sunnies because it's really bright.
Yeah, it's either move the van, move the sun, or wear sunglasses.
Yep. I just add some cheese that cooks in there with the eggs and some bacon bits and mix it all around. Oh, I always forget that we have this, so I could make the little fruit cups in here. Just step out, ready, We'll add a little bit of yogurt. A little yogurt parfait, right?
There's the spread. It's the whole thing. Breakfast. That's all. Okay, where do we last leave off? We ate breakfast and now we are going to Pikes Peak. Thankfully, Heather made some reservations because you need reservations to go to the top. Okay, since it's like an hour drive, I'm gonna do a little time lapse with the GoPro. That might be cool. So I started it right as we were leaving the state park, and then it'll be like fast forwarded. So we'll get there quicker in the video. Okay.
Here we go.
I think it's fun to mix idealism and realism. Like ideally, this is a magical, wonderful drive, but also realistically, you have to wait in line for a minute. That's the reality we live in. No other time in human history would you have a way to go to the top of Pikes Peak. You'd need a really good reason to do it. Really good reason. Oh, who had a good reason?
Mr. Pike.
Zebulon Pike. Apparently he was on an exploratory mission after the Louisiana Purchase. He never summited, but they did name it after him because he explored this. Zebulon. That's a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye.
So in the mornings, we always suggest go up to the top first since you'd be alone.
Yeah.
And then meander down as people are going up. Just remember, low gear's on the way down. But it's beyond.
I'll let him drive down.
Okay. All right.
He knows how to do that. Yeah.
Up.
Perfect.
All right.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Looks like we made it.
So we drove up to the top of Pikes Peak. Pretty beautiful view, of course, because it's, 14,000 up in the air. You can see pretty much everything. It's a little bit of an intimidating drive, but not too bad, especially if you're not in a 21-foot van. But overall, it's accessible for pretty much anyone. There is a visitor center at the top of Pikes Peak and, you know, restrooms, which are essential. It's pretty beautiful, pretty high. I guess, is this the highest up we've ever been?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how high we were when we flew around Denali, but
Right, yeah.
highest
Oh,
we've
yeah.
been standing, I think. Yes.
We just finished the drive on Pikes Peak, up and down, but we're ready to move on, so we didn't really do a whole lot of stops. I would definitely recommend going early because there's lots of people now. Anything else? Are we done?
That's it. Now it's time for Manitou Springs.
Recommended by Dana. So thanks. We just got to Manitou Springs. Honestly, it's like 10 minutes away from Pikes Peak, very close, but it looks like a really cool little town. So we're gonna scoot around here for a couple of hours and see what there is to see. It's a pretty cool little downtown area, lots of little shops and restaurants and things to do. There's like lots of cool little nooks and crannies where you can like go into an alleyway and it takes you to like an arcade or something. And then of course the springs are like running kind of through the town. Cool little place to visit if you're in the Colorado Springs area. We ate at a little place called The Loft and we had some bagels and coffee. Pretty cool little place. There's also the Manitou Incline here, which is like a staircase that leads all the way up to the top of a mountain. We are not going to be doing that because you have to have reservations and all the spots were taken for today, but after seeing the incline, yeah, not today, or tomorrow. A little intense for what I wanted to do on day 2 of Colorado. I think that would probably wipe us out. This area is a little more like touristy, but the vibes here are really cool. Like it's not as intense touristy as some other places. It is really nice because you can just walk by and there's like somebody playing the piano or somebody playing the saxophone and people singing and playing guitar. So it's a pretty cool little place. Good vibes here. Yeah, right now we're kind of waiting out rain. There's usually afternoon thunderstorms, so we're just kind of hanging out in the van for a little bit until it dies down. So we are wrapping it up in Manitou Springs, and we're gonna head to Garden of the Gods. Parking lot just closed because it's too full, but we're an oversized vehicle. And there are oversized vehicle spots. So we get to park here and go check out Garden of the Gods.
Exactly what she said. I can verify everything she said was true.
Nothing to add?
No, there's just a lot of people. We're here a little late.
But we're good at kind of going off and finding a place where there aren't people. Garden of the Gods is a free admission park. Pretty accessible. The only trail we've seen so far is the main trail, and it's just like a paved sidewalk type thing. It is very pretty here. Lots of people, lots of visitors. So we're gonna get a little time lapse because it's been cloudy and Ethan says the sun's about to break through and shine onto one of those rocks. Located a map, and there are some normal hiking trails here, so we're gonna try to find one.
were able to find a nice little hiking trail, a little more our style.
We were down there where those little signs are.
Oh yeah.
And then we looked up here.
And then we looked up here and saw those people. And then we were like, I'd rather be up there.
That's where we're heading next.
The thunder rumbles. Did you hear them? Do any of us really own anything? And if we do, we need to put a plaque on a mountain? It just gave me the ick. But it's still very beautiful, and I'm trying my best to enjoy the scenery because it's still enjoyable.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, so we have some crazy stuff going on right now. Oh man, what did we do today? This is day 2 of Colorado, and now we're back at Cheyenne Mountain State Park. It's our last day here, and I'm getting the crazy stuff that I was talking about as all these clouds are moving around Cheyenne Mountain, and it's creating some interesting effects on the hillsides and stuff. See, look, here's Cheyenne Mountain right now. It has this giant gap in the clouds. There's the mountain. Look at that's interesting. So, a good spot to get a time lapse is in the back of the bathroom. I was looking out at these hills over here. But now we're gonna move. Oh yeah, this morning I did time lapses up on the hill. This hill actually. I'm gonna pause this time lapse for now and wait about 30 minutes until the sunset actually happens and see what happens with the sunset. It's a very complicated process. There's a poem that I had just thought of. It goes, sometimes my mind goes blank staring at it all the land, all the quiet. Other times, this place is an opening, a door I step through. Okay, this is sunset, day 2 in Colorado. The sky's kind of purplish, if you can tell. It's really neat. I've been sitting out here in the wind. It's a little cold, but it's worth it. Thank you for watching this video. It's been fun to make. It's been great. That's all. Thank you. Thanks so much.